Hey Aries, hopefully this music is not too loud for you. You know what, it might. I lowered it one more. It's very powerful, and it's specifically for healing and to remove toxins and negative energies from the body. So I've been redoing like pretty much every sign's readings. Every sign's readings, and you're no exception to the rule. I did a reading for you that was pretty powerful. I might still post it. Some months that will occur where some signs will get a double reading because I just feel like there's two messages that need to be heard. But yeah, look at that. Forgiveness. That was a message that came through quite powerfully in the last reading I did. The last reading I did, though, I had a particular Aries in mind, not myself, but it was somebody. It was somebody that I hadn't seen in quite a long time. Who, who's been struggling with something for a while. And when I did see that person, I noticed that they seemed extremely distressed, like they wanted to burst out of their skin. Like they wanted to burst, so either burst out of their skin or that they wanted to burst into tears. Either one. They seemed like they needed to get something out that they just weren't expressing. My interaction with them was brief, so that might be why they weren't able to express whatever they wanted to express. But so I did the reading with them in mind, okay? And what came through was, like I said, a lot of forgiveness energy. They needed to forgive somebody from the past, including themselves. Whoa. Wow. They, as in the Aries that I had in mind, but I obviously was doing a general Aries reading. So I was still thinking of, the broad energy of Aries. And so that reading came through as having to forgive somebody from the past. A parental figure is really the biggest one, and specifically mother. And underlying the mother card in the position of spirit was finances. So for that reading, what came through was that there was an Aries out there. So I think I am still going to post that reading as well, actually. But that there was an Aries out there that I was picking up on who, I guess, has been so dependent on somebody from their past. It doesn't matter what age you are, by the way, that, with finances held over their head, that they ended up becoming somebody who didn't think that they were capable of doing anything of their own. Like their fire, in a way, was lost or burnt out because they weren't being themselves. And yeah, so that was interesting. Maybe that still will apply. We'll see how this reading goes. But I just felt the need I had to do it again to, have a reading for some other Aries who are not dealing with that kind of situation. Okay, because obviously not everybody's dealing with that. That's a pretty particular message. But okay, so I was just shuffling for your Archangel card, the Archangel energy that'll be surrounding you in December. I dimmed the lights for this reading. I don't know why I felt the need. I felt like you guys kind of need dimmer lighting. I'm also feeling that you guys are dealing with some migraines lately, perhaps. It is Aries. You do rule the head, the ram. But so if you've been butting heads with people lately, seriously, like literally, not literally, but if you've been butting heads with people lately, like not seeing eye to eye and arguing with people, there may be some tension literally in your head that's causing major migraines. And so light, I feel like, is really bothering you lately, which is interesting. But anyway, I don't know where that message was coming from, but yeah. You got Archangel Haniel with the message of hope. And underlying this is Sound Elfon with the message of evolution. So you are evolving. Clearly, you're going through an evolutionary stage, and that also, of course, might cause your migraines. Ascension symptoms do cause some pretty uncomfortable physical things. All right. So this is the oracle card that I do read from the book for, and I do it to clarify. Oh, cool. The Sacred Warrior, not unlike the Aries. Warrior. Okay. Hanyal, the Sacred Warrior. Warrior. So, here we go. Let me make sure there's no glare. Of course, there's probably going to be a little bit of glare. Okay. When we feel deeply and are affected by the 1,000 natural shocks that flesh is heir to, we may despair until the dove of peace enters our lives and once more lifts us to hope. If this is a moment of such challenge, reach out and the angels will carry you to this virtue by allowing you to observe a beautiful scene in nature. Another soul filled with joy or success, or a child whose innocence lifts your spirits. Within this form, you will see a manifestation of the oracle like a dove allowing your spirit to fly in peace. Please repeat 3 times. Hope is the elixir of the divine. Hope is the elixir of the divine. Hope is the elixir of the divine. Wow. Yeah. That's awesome. That's the other thing is if you're, if you're going through a rapid ascension, of course, you're going to have some emotional pain, okay? Because things are going to be coming up to the surface, not unlike the person that I was discussing earlier who seemed like they wanted to jump out of their skin. Things are going to be coming up to the surface, making you want to explode, All right, guys. So my purpose, sensitivity, my main goal and purpose for these readings, for these general readings, is to aid in helping people mend and align mind, body, soul. So what I do first, before I get into like the detailed part of the reading, divine guidance, is I shuffle for, general messages regarding mind, body, soul. So I shuffle 3 different oracle decks for messages regarding mind, body, soul, and then I clarify using 3 different tarot card decks where I shuffle for 3 cards per oracle. I shuffle a 4th oracle as well that is for love. That is for love, but I don't clarify that because I always say that's like a side note, because if we don't have mind, body, soul in line, then really, that's not the priority we should have. We should be prioritizing our own alignment first, because any relationship we have of any kind, family, friends, romantic, whatever, it's going to reflect to us what we need to mend within, or what cup we need to fill inside that's empty. Okay, so you got 2 out. Cool. I'm going to keep them both out, actually. You got new project. Like a newborn baby, your actions are growing your idea into a reality. And the second one is motivation. Pray for guidance as to how to increase your enthusiasm for and focus on this project. So yeah, you guys are having some things come up in your head that are definitely divinely inspired. You have inspiration on the bottom of the deck. It says, yes, your idea is divinely inspired. Take action accordingly to set it into motion. Sweet deal. Pretty awesome. Okay, so let's see what's going on with your body. With your body, you need to hydrate for sure. I know I do. Every day, I gotta remind myself to drink more water, which is crazy that I wouldn't already just do that. Anyway. Some type of mental rumination pattern is probably affecting your body a little bit. Be kind to your body. Okay, Archangel, Spirit Guides, Ancestors, please give us an overall message for... Wow. All right. I didn't even have to finish that. Get clear. Clear your body of toxins, you know, yeah, because you are going through a spiritual awakening. Remember, we got evolution on the bottom of your Archangel card. And now you have on the bottom of your physical body card, you have transform. So there's something that wants to transform within your physical body, okay? And I'm sure that what you have brewing in your mind, you would find more motivation for if you could get clear and if you felt clear physically. And I do think that drinking more water is going to help you with that, obviously. Water is a great thing that helps flush out, you know, the toxins in our body. Look at all the butterflies here. So you're definitely going through like a chrysalis period of time. Sweet. All right, so now we're going to find out what's going on with your soul. We're going to get a message from Spirit, spouse, interesting, in regards to the soul. Celtic. Archangel, Spirit Guides, Ancestors. Please give us an overall message for what is going on with the Aries soul. What is it? Ooh. Too many. What is going on with the Aries spirit? What is the message from Spirit for Aries in the month of December? Message for Aries in the month of December. Ooh, what was that? Oh my god, okay. Communal living. What? Communal living, and underlying this is love life. Interesting. Maybe the Aries that I'm picking up on this time, this is really affecting your living situation. The fact that you feel unloved in some way, or that you're not loving yourself. And you're finding that it's really tough for you now to commune, to live with other people, or to be even socialize, okay? Your soul is struggling to be social, to be expressed to others, because of something to do with the love life where you dimmed your I was going to say this before too, yeah. Maybe that's also why I had to dim the lights for this reading. But you've dimmed your own light. You've dimmed your shine. And yeah, you're desperate for air at this point, as in your soul is. Your soul wants to be expressed to other people because it's been so long. It's been deprived of being able to express through you. And maybe you haven't felt inspired in a while. And that would mean, again, your soul hasn't been in your body. It's been, look at that. Ideas and inspiration. Yep, as I'm about to shuffle your love cards. Retreat. Yes. Meditate. Sorry about that. I just got a text from somebody. Meditate on your intentions. Archangel, Spirit Guides, Ancestors. Ooh, please give us a card. Oh my goodness. That was messy as hell. Is your love life messy, guys? Please give us a card for Aries, month of December, in regards to love. What is the message they need? Ooh. Are you joking? Look at that. Yep. Freedom. Free your soul. Oh my God. Free your spirit. Ideas and inspiration. You need to find your spirit again, and that's going to come through getting clear so that this new idea or this new project you have in your mind, and it could even be that your spiritual insights are coming up. But whatever it is, your physical body needs to get clear, because that's our vessel. This is our vessel. This is our vehicle. This is how our soul gets around this earth, And if our soul brings this card out, to me, this is telling me it wants to connect to other people. It wants to have a communal situation. Maybe you're very lonely right now. Yeah. And if you only focus on yourself right now to bring your soul back to you, not that it ever actually leaves, but it's somewhere deep inside, and you've got to unbind it. You've got to unwrap a lot of layers, which for you will be easy to do because it's your soul and it's your body. So you better than anybody else, whether you think it or not. But yeah, this is very clear to me. Your soul wants to be free to express. Yeah. Look at that. You know what, guys? Just hold off for 1 second. My computer is literally about to die. I just have to run over there really quick and get my charger, okay? 1 second. All right, I'm plugging it in right now. That's interesting though too, right? How right as I'm speaking of ideas and inspiration for you guys, my computer is about to die. So you may feel very much just a lack of energy. You feel like you don't even want to deal with any of this. Okay, that should be good. Let's see, I'm sorry guys, 1 second. There we go. Why is this thing? There we go. Okay, so my kitty just fell. Did you see her? She just slipped off the chair. That was weird. Since when do cats slip? Are you okay? Okay, baby. Oh, love you. Oh, poor baby. I don't know how that happened, but so that might have to do with how you feel as well. You may be kind of sluggish and sloppy lately in some way, because maybe you're struggling with some kind of substance. Okay? Some kind of substance. That's what I'm feeling. That is what I'm feeling. Yeah. And that's why there's also a lack of motivation for these new ideas and new projects or whatever that is coming up for you. Your spirit is trying to come back to you, though. It's trying to be, your spirit's giving you inspiration, okay? That is what inspiration is. Yeah, quick thinking. You're having some fast ideas. The star is healing. You're having quick ideas come to you, but just as quickly as they're coming, I feel like they're leaving. And that's because, I don't know why I'm sensing this, that you may be abusing yourself in some way with some type of substance or some type of bad habit or eating pattern or physical routine, whatever, or even a bad relationship. If you're in a bad relationship that is toxic to you and it's not feeding you healthy emotion, if maybe you feel deprived of nurturing at all, or deprived of affection or something like that. And so because of that, you are abusing yourself as well, because you're going to eventually feel like that's really what you are, or that you're not worth, whoever's love or affection. And actually, yeah. Okay. Some of you, your spirit could be being affected by your living situation. And obviously, as we saw, where is this card? It has to do with your love life, okay? So some of you definitely. Some of you are in a toxic situation that you need to release. Okay. Let's clarify our mental cards. Archangels, spirit guides, ancestors, please clarify these cards for Aries in December. What are these new? Something's jumping. What are these new ideas for Aries in December? What is the advice we can give Aries for December for this mental card? What is the advice we can give Aries in regards to motivation for this new project? What is the advice for Aries? I don't know why I just said it like that. Okay. Interesting. Look at that. Underlying is the High Priestess reversed. Yeah. So you got to get clear here is because you are blocking your own intuition. You can say whatever you want. You can say you're an empath. You're an intuitive, but if you're doing something that is harming your physical body or blocking or toxifying your body, you're going to be blocking that. I don't care how powerful your energy is, okay? Wow. The universe. Cool. Okay. Let's get one more card, please, to clear this. Oop. Wow. Okay. Okay, so the first card you have, though, Jackson. Aries, the first card you have is the Five of Cups, which means that you feel some type of loss, some type of regret, I think it has to do with that love card still. Whoever it is I'm speaking to, I know that's specific, but you know what? I gotta go with what I'm sensing. I mean, this is Lord of Loss in Pleasure is what this specific deck says for the card, but it is generally a loss type of energy. And Jackson, because of the fact that we have this here for spirit, and we have the love life underlying that, I feel like you feel such despair from that it's messing with you mentally so much that it is messing with your ideas. You are getting ideas. You are getting inspiration. But you're so stuck on that love situation that you're blocking yourself. And you're blocking yourself, and Jackson. Sorry, guys. Shh. You're blocking yourself? From this, remember, from the evolution that you are coming into. Remember what we have here at the bottom of your Archangel card from the very start is this evolution. And your main card, though, is hope. Have hope. Have faith. A dove is a symbol of love, too. So peace and love, if you have hope, it will be restored, but not in this situation because this is not healthy for you. And when the universe comes here in the center, this means that it is time for you to choose what's right for you, what's best for you. Because this is karma, you know. This is a karmic situation probably, and now you have the task of either setting yourself free or, you know, breaking a cycle or pattern of some kind. Yeah. This is integration too. So whatever these new ideas that I feel that you are receiving, you need to integrate those ideas. Because I mean, look, you got ideas and inspiration. So maybe even your love life, the fact that it is causing you pain, emotional pain, that can be a motivator, actually. Yeah, that's what it is. Your love life, for sure, can be a motivator instead of a detriment. It can spark that fire back up in you. The fire that I feel you've lost. You're fearful of light because you've been in a bad situation, you know. What you once thought was light and was warmth and was love has turned into a dark type of energy. Yeah, but if you complete this cycle, if you cut ties with this toxic energy and get yourself clean again, don't you worry, my dear, because you're going to come into this. This is the Knight of Cups, which is literally a romantic card. Okay, it's romantic offers, proposals, being swept off your feet, but it's also following your heart and your soul, okay? But it's that warmth I was talking about too, the warmth that kind of looks like this, the nurturing you've been wanting. It's also getting your creativity back and your mental power back, so your psychic power, your intuition power, your intuition, because you remove the toxicity from your body and from your life and from your mind. And that comes back again because it's clear. It's not, there's not muddled waters anymore. There's nothing, your filter is not dirty anymore, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Look at that, Ace of Stones, Ace of Pentacles. It's like a new beginning, a physical beginning. So now we're going to clarify for Aries in December this Get Clear card. Yeah, get your fire back. Initiate. Oh, yep, put an end to something that is toxic. Learn to see the truth so you can transform. Wasn't that what was on the bottom of the deck here? Yep, exactly. Your body, transform, is telling you that this is a time you need to transform and evolve. Alright, Archangel, Spirit Guides, Ancestors, please clarify this physical card. This Get Clear card for Aries in the month of December. Look at that. That's you, Aries, the Emperor. It's also an authority figure, a fatherly or a masculine energy and structure. So that's what's underlying this first clarifier. So interesting. Very interesting. Four of Mirrors. Or Four of Cups. It's the center here. Oop. Silly girl. Sorry. I was calling myself a silly girl. Alright, we need a final card for Aries in December. A final clarifier, please. Archangels, spirit guides, ancestors, please clarify this with one last card for Aries. Whoa. Ah, cool. Bottom of the deck, Queen of Cups. Emotionally mature. Okay, so you got first and foremost the 10 of Pentacles, but reversed, guys. Yeah, like I said this in the very beginning. Whether you're in a situation, in a romantic relationship, or you have people surrounding you, you feel alone, okay? You feel, just like this Five of Cups energy, you feel a loss. There's a loss here. You feel, and you're very much, you're ruminating on that, okay? You know, you may be, because typically, if we're talking about finances, Pentacles can represent finances. They represent tangible things, but we're talking about your physical body. And the 10 of Pentacles reversed in financial terms means financial failure. We're talking about your physical body. So there may be a part of your physical body that is seeming like it's failing, or seeming like you may be feeling like you've lost some type of part of yourself. And with the Universe card here too, you may be feeling like you're running out of time, which may be why you're staying in a situation, maybe, or yeah. But you need to reevaluate. Jackson, you need to go within, meditate, contemplate, and reevaluate this situation. This is a Cups card. It's mirrors, but it's in traditional tarot. This is a Cups card, which is emotion, the waters, you know, and you need to reevaluate. Look, she's closing her eyes. She's in the water, and all these mirrors represent, like, to me, memories and things that are being held on to, things in the subconscious, okay? And that would help you to get clear. That would very much help you to get clear, because you're not thinking clearly right now, it seems. There's whoever I'm talking to. And actually, if you look at these two cards, they pretty much look like they're doing similar things. I mean, this girl looks like she's reading her diary or something, or a poetry book perhaps, or she's reading something she just wrote in order to get clear. And this mermaid here, is doing the same thing. She's closing her eyes, you know, meditating on, you know, the fourth thing. And four is a number of your foundations. So that may even be what you need to meditate on, because perhaps your foundations created something, a part of you that accepts this behavior from somebody else. And, you know, when our foundation is rocky, living could also be that. When our foundation is rocky, of course, any relationship and any situation we're in is going to be the same until we address that. So, but I see that when you do get clear, you're going to be back to your Aries free spirit self. This is the Page of Spirals, which is the Page of Wands. And you're going to want to discover things again. You're going to be, interested and curious about the world again. You're going to want to explore the light. You're not going to want to just sit in the darkness. Your migraines are going to go away. I'll tell you that much. You're going to be enthusiastic about life, okay? If you've been feeling lonely and melancholy, well, you're going to get your, you know why you're going to feel enthusiastic is because your spirit is going to show up again fully in your body. I think that your spirit feels it's not fully safe to be in your body right now because of whatever toxic stuff, emotions, foods, whatever, thoughts even, whatever is toxic within you that probably has to do with your communal living situation. You need to get clear on that because your soul wants to come back. It's showing that. Everything is saying that. Wow. And one thing I want to show you before we go on, because it's perfect timing right here. So remember, this is the Four of Cups. This is contemplation, meditation, reevaluation. And I was shuffling before I turned on the camera for your Universe Has Your Back affirmation card. My deck is here, so I put these to the side. And you got two. You got, in any moment, I can surrender to the powerful presence of love through prayer, contemplation, and stillness, as in the love of your soul and the love of the universe. It'll wrap its arms around you when you do this, okay? And also, my happiness is a direct reflection of my level of faith in the universe. True. You know, and other people, especially if this is coming from your foundations, other people's reflection, the way that they reflect what we are to us, what they perceive us as, and whatever their issues are going to obviously filter through that reflection too, by the way. So remember, what you say about me says more about you than it ever would about me. Remember that quote, because people can put you down all they want. You just have to remember that that is about them. It's not a you problem. And it never will be. The only one who knows truth about you is you. The Chariot. You're going to move. There's going to be movement in this situation. Sweet. So your soul is going to move. Because it already is. Look at that. You are going to go into hermit mode. You're going to introspect. You're going to find yourself again. Perhaps you're going to do some type of art form to let your spirit speak to you more. You can do dream journaling. You can do literally art, whether you're an artist or not. It really doesn't matter. Anything with your hands. You can do poetry. You can do poetry. You can write short stories. You can play musical instruments if you do that. And I mean, you can even pick that up if it's something you've never done before. Who the heck knows? We can always be reborn, literally. And no matter what our age is, no matter how much life we think we've lived and what our circumstances are, doesn't matter. I literally have a sticker on my fridge that I'm looking at right now. It's funny. And it's the only thing that's on my fridge pretty much. I have like two other things. Okay, so I'm going to read to you the two things that I have on my fridge right now. It's never too late to be what you might have been, and do one thing every day that scares you. So there's that. Okay, so let's clarify two more. This spirit card. This spirit card that says communal living. First card you got here. Let's see. Oh, what? No, that was slappy. Slappy. Oh. What? Wow. Yeah. Four of Pentacles, the Tower reversed, and on the bottom of the deck is Death again. So yeah, you're holding on to something from your communal living situation, and it is affecting your spirit. Your spirit wants to come through. Your spirit wants to motivate you. Your spirit wants to give you ideas. You need to get clear. You need to release whoever this is. Whoa. And if you need to feel loved, remember this. I know it's easier said than done, trust me. I'm a recovering love addict myself. But I had to learn the hard way to start loving myself and put myself first. And that was when I got sick, when I got ill. And I'm still battling chronic illness. And I'm getting through it. But you know what? It's the best thing that ever happened to me at the end of the day. Oh, look at this. Justice. Because I found myself again through that. You know what? I'm going to take this second one too. This is 10 of Pentacles. Cool. All right. So I'm going to take these 4 cards for your spirit. Yeah, exactly. This is why too. Look, first card you got was a 4 card. Bottom of the deck is a 4 card. Like I said, 4s represent your foundations. Do I sound a little too excited about all this? Because I am. Because I love that this is going somewhere and that it's going to help you heal, hopefully, whomever I am speaking to, whose energy I'm picking up on. And it is similar to the reading I did for Aries before, but I'm still going to post that one because it's different in a way. It does have to do with foundations. We're all kind of dealing with something to do with our foundations in recent times, but it's still different enough that I feel like somebody needs to hear that message as well. All right, so the 4 of Pentacles. Again, you're holding on to something. Either you're holding on to, tangible things that you think speak about who you are. Like you're holding on to possessions. You're holding on to a toxic situation. Remember, the bottom of the deck was love life here. But it also could be that you're holding on to past pain. This is it could be unprocessed emotion. This is also a materialistic card. And again, that would be because you don't think you've got anything inside of you left. So you hold on to materialistic crap. And I see here that there's something, you're nervous about something because you think that this is going to happen, but this is how it came out. It came out reversed, the Tower card, which means you're trying to avoid this. It doesn't even mean that this is going to happen, okay? The Tower, but it means that you're trying to avoid change. You're resisting change. You're avoiding some type of tragedy, and as well, you're delaying the inevitable. So whatever the situation is that you can't let go of, better to be the one to do it now and pick yourself back up. Remember, it's never too late to be what you might have been, than to have somebody else be the one to kick you out of the tower, or you know what I mean, or of the house. Don't let that happen. You're Aries. You are the Emperor. You're number 1. The thing is, I want you to have faith because Spirit is telling you that the universe does have your back, okay? Because whomever this person is, whatever these situations are, the point is that there will be justice, there will be fairness, there will be the truth. The truth always prevails. The truth will set you free as well. If you're feeling bound, if your spirit and your soul is feeling so bound, well, start being truthful with yourself and with others, but primarily yourself. Again, get clear. So that is to say, stop lying to yourself more than anybody. Because there are beautiful things awaiting you in your future, and you are the only one blocking them, is what I'm saying. Because, again, remember, you have new ideas and inspiration here. Your actions are growing your idea into a reality, so be careful about what your actions are. Motivation. Pray for guidance as to how to increase your enthusiasm for and focus on this project. Sit in contemplation and prayer and meditation. The answers will come. Trust me. And the thing is, finalizing this Spirit card, this is beautiful. This is happiness. This is fulfillment. The 10 of Pentacles. It's also family. So maybe this is another thing. Your soul wants family. Your soul is crying out for family because you feel very lonely. But you need to get clear, because in order to have this, you've got to be a clear, stable person. This family is a responsibility, you know? And if we can't even be responsible for ourselves, and listen, I'm literally saying this as an Aries myself. Again, I had to get sick to get that message. So I don't mean to sound mean or whatever, but this is like, you know, I very much take this seriously, because whoever I'm talking to needs to hear this. So this is establishing yourself, you know, finally establishing yourself as yourself. Nobody else's influence is clouding your judgment. Nobody else is in your mind. You're become wealthy in you, like within you. Forget about the money. We're not talking about just money or anything like that. Of course, that'll bring that. This will bring that, but we're not talking about that. First and foremost, filling our own cups and aligning mind, body, spirit. Okay, I think I've went on a long enough tangent, right? Remember, though, always to have hope. All right, guys, so... Oh, excuse me. Oh, I'm tired. All right, guys, last but not least, I'm going to shuffle for your animal totem. I love this part because I love my animals. I love animals. They're my faves. We're going to see what animal has a message for you and what animal to keep your eyes and eels. Keep your eyes and ears peeled for in the month of December, because this animal and the symbolism has a message for you. You know what song I kept hearing while I was doing this? That Adele song, or if you've not heard it, it's an Adele song called A Million Years Ago. I love that song. It's such a good song. And it's beautiful, but it might tug on your heartstrings, okay? Seriously. I think you should listen to it. I feel like there's a message there for you. So what animal has a message for Aries in the month of December? When you do see and hear this animal, it's a signal to think of whatever you were thinking of before. You got 2 out, and I'm going to keep them. Whatever you were thinking of before seeing or hearing the animal, and apply the symbolism and message to that thought. Underlying this, by the way, is animal deities. You got its symbolism is divinity, guidance, and wisdom. So you are being guided. Pay attention to the signs. Pay attention to the synchronicities. Okay, you got 2 animals. This is really interesting. You've got the bull and the eagle. Or, I'm sorry, the hawk. The bull and the hawk. I'm going to read the bull first. And I'm going to put it here in case you'd like to screenshot that for future reference. The meaning of the bull, or the symbolism of the bull, is renewal, fertility, and growth. Bull cults were ubiquitous in ancient cultures whose devotees worshipped the beast as a supreme deity. But the bull was also a symbol of renewal, and the creature was ritually sacrificed with its blood sprinkled on the spring fields to ensure new growth. Now, it sounds pretty bad, but you know what? It's symbolic of sacrificing whatever this is that you cannot let go of, that you're holding on so tightly to, you know? Because you need to, because otherwise this inevitable moment is going to happen. And by holding on to this negativity, we're making things worse for ourselves. The universe is trying to help us and actually help us heal. Anyway, okay. In ancient Greece, these rituals were associated with Dionysus, the Greek god of vegetation and renewal. Exactly. Dionysus, who was frequently represented as a bull and sometimes as a goat, was dismembered by the Titans and subsequently resurrected. The Spanish bullfight is a vestige of the ancient bull sacrifice. The Minotaur, another deity from Greek mythology who had the head of a bull and the body of a man, is also associated with sacrifice and the cycle of renewal. The slaying of the Minotaur, the devourer of youth, restores life. Yeah, exactly. And I really do feel it has something to do with your youth. something to do with your roots, is causing, even if you do have a physical ailment, it's perpetuated by this holding on to this pain from your youth. Look at that. That just went out. That's interesting. As I say that. Ah, wow, that's really interesting. Okay. And so the second one is the hawk, and I feel it's perfect to say in this order. This, the sacrifice of the bull, and then the hawk, which is healing, vision, rebirth, spirituality. You can screenshot this if you'd like. So there are many species of hawk, each with its own legends and associated folklore. The birds have symbolized healing. Oh, freedom, remember what was under this? Freedom, healing, freedom, vision, and rebirth. In Egyptian mythology, Isis, the goddess of abundance and fertility, this is also an abundance card, assumes the shape of a hawk as she gives birth to her son Horus, who then dies and is reborn. She also becomes a hawk to join her husband Osiris in the underworld. Native Americans associated the hawk with potent magic and used its feathers in healing rituals and in ceremonies to bring rain. Exactly. I'm also hearing this song. I don't think Ed Sheeran actually wrote it, but I know that he covered it. He may have written it, but I don't think so. Actually, I originally heard it in the show Sons of Anarchy. But it's called Make It Rain. So I'm going to post the links for both of those songs in the comments. I feel like it's easier for people to, to see or get a hold of, whatever, if they don't read the description. So it's going to be in the comments, both of those songs. And I really recommend listening to them because songs can be powerful spiritual awakeners as well as healers. Everything is vibration. And so obviously songs can help us. There's a reason why harmonizing is so powerful, especially if we are fragmented ourselves. So I hope that this reading has helped you, Aries, whoever I'm speaking to. I love you guys. And always remember, in any moment, you can surrender to the powerful presence of love, the love of the universe, through prayer, contemplation, and stillness. The spirit will always speak to you as long as there's nothing in its way. And we, as humans in this society, have found so many ways of blocking out spirit because we become fearful of it, But it will speak to you the moment you get quiet, the moment you become still. So, yeah. So if you've got any questions or if you want to let me know if this resonated for you, you can comment below. You can also email me if you'd like, and I'll answer any questions for free, pretty much, depending on how in-depth they are. Otherwise, you can also request a private reading, which I will give you the info for if you email me. The email address is ariatruth@gmail.com, and that'll also be in the description box in case you don't understand me. It's ariatruth@gmail.com. And also, every deck that I've used here will be in the description box. And look out for little mini love readings that I'm doing as well. I almost forgot to tell you guys that. I decided to do little, readings regarding love. So it'll be interesting if this applies for the Aries mini love reading that I do. For that as well, let me know if it resonates and if you guys would like me to. I will consider doing weeklies of those since they're shorter and they take up, less time and as well as energy. Yeah, and I will see you then next year in January. I hope that you guys have a wonderful rest of the year, a wonderful rest of December, and for those of you that celebrate any holidays, have a beautiful, happy holiday or holidays. And again, I'll see you in January. Love you guys. Bye.